Up in Group B now, we have now Rex, Regum Qeon against Nouns Esports. This game is going to matter a lot. Right side, we have Mew, Lithium, Blastoise, Elgos, and Urshifu for the team from Europe, going up against the first street from Asia Pacific West with a Umbreon, Hooper, Zacian, Ninetales, and a Zoroark. Europe going up against Indonesia now. And Rex, Regum already lost, so if they lose this one to Nouns, they're going to be out. And then Nouns Esports is going to fight for that first place position up against Orangutan. So that's going to be also an insane match. Left side we have Zoro. God, I can't even talk anymore. Zoro going towards the center area. Right side we have Urshifu, played by a Gatlu. And he's probably going to go for the Wicked Blow build. Not sure. I would like a Surging Strikes, but he's up against Sacred Sword, he's up against Ninetales. I don't think he can Surging Strikes a lot into that. It's very difficult to run into team, or run into Sacred Sword and, you know, Blizzard Avalanche. Quite difficult. Zacian on top path. For now, the Asian teams have still played a bit more. We have seen it, though Adesu also played the Zacian. But it still seems to be a bit more popular priority pick when it comes to Asia teams compared to the West. Last hit right here going down, and Zacian's going to get, he's going to try to run on the EV. He has the eject button away to safety already. And he will do so. Left side now going for those bunnies. Avalanche Blizzard lands onto the Squirtle. Bruv, low on HP, gets foul played towards the left side. Could be first kill of the game, and it is so. AXQ is going to pick this one up and get that first KO on the board for the team from Indonesia. There's the Wicked Blow, as I mentioned. Would like to see Surging Strikes, but against the team of Rex, Regum, it's just not really possible, is it? Eo hitting level 5 as well now. I hope it's a feint attack. I don't want to see a Night Slash. This doesn't seem to be performing too well. And there's a feint attack indeed. Either team really being too aggressive right now. Foul play again onto Adesu, who's playing the Mew this time around. Has a big variety of Pokemon that he plays. Plays melees, plays ranged Pokemon. Plays almost anything that does a bit of damage. But so far the bot path of Rex Regum is doing quite well. Ninetales already level 6, gonna pick up the Blizzard and Avalanche already. Gonna start comboing people. And we have 60s on the Leafeon with that Solar Blade. Heading towards mid now, but Zacian's already here. He's gonna use a Sacred Sword, and those Atarias are gonna disappear very fast. But Solar Blade's there as well, and the Solar Beam almost sniping away the Zacian. 1 HP, gets away to the Hyperspace Portal just in time. And is going to live. Oh, eject button forward onto the goal point. 30 points might go in, but the Blizzard Avalanche combo is there. And 60s has to eject button to safety to not be caught in the freezing. But now they're going to engage onto Squirtle, has also eject button away. So a lot of better items are gone. He's going to dive in onto Leafeon. He gets him. Eeyore. Very aggressive play, but it does get rewarded. And he's going to KO the other Speedster. Now we have the Zacian. It's going to farm a bit for free on top. Almost level 7. I assume it's going to be agility. I don't think we've seen play rough at all yet. The move speed that agility gives is just still a bit too good. I say Qeon. Is a Qeon correct? I don't know. Doesn't matter, honestly. Is Gatlu going to rotate towards top path? Here's the question. Here's the Wicked Blow. Yes, he does so. Leafeon's going to head towards top path. And now we have Urshifu heading towards bot path with that Wicked Blow. And they're going to start going on this Reggie Steer. 27 points going for Zacian, which I don't really care about because I want to see the bot action happening. And attack, they're going to start poking it. And actually, Gatlu's not around. So Rex Regum might just be getting this one. Blastoise goes in. And Bruff is going to fall for sure right here slowly. Wait, no, the Hyperspace Pole is going to keep it safe. You know, the Surf comes through, but Bruff just doesn't hit anything with it. Mistimes the Surf a tiny bit too much. And he's going to go down. There's a Leafeon Unite going on tonight. He's going to take down 1. Solar Blade going to take down 2. Zoroark is also going to fall. And now Nouns Esports is going to take over this game. Half HP on this Reggie Steal. Neko's going to try to steal it away, but the Big Blue is going to be there. It's going to be perfect. Secured by Gatlu. And they're going to go for the goal as well. Urshifu Knight onto the hoop, into Wicked Blow. Take it down. That's going to be 40 points, 30 and 25 points going. They're going to break the goal, and the fight's going to break out. Surf goes in as well. But Gatlu gets obliterated. Adesu barely getting away on 1 HP. And the rest is all our goal going to live for now. Close game still, but Nouns is now getting ahead by a tiny bit. Around 50 points. Gatlu the first one to hit level 10 as well. but Zork also not getting to level 10. I don't know which team comp is better in team fights. I think left team has for sure better team fighting. Umbreon, Ninetales, Super Zacian is very scary team fighting. We do have a Blastoise Unite on the right side, Urshifu Unite as well, but I do think Rex Regum has very good team fighting. So Nouns has to play it safe and careful. They have to make sure they don't just run into a big Blizzard Avalanche combo. Regieleki pulled out a bit too far, it's going to reset back to original position. They're going to have to redo all over again, but Nouns is not contesting it, they don't care about it too much. They're just farming the indies on the right side, getting to make sure that Blastoise gets to level 9 finally. Ruff is still waiting for it. Zoe has the eject button away. Gonna wait for the hyperspace port, defend and force into it. And is he gonna take it back now? Doesn't want to risk it to go down there. Good choice. Another Regieleki is going to push. And Nouns have 20 seconds to clear it very, very fast, so they're still in position for this bottom fight. Piccolo being charged up. Regieleki at half HP. Eos diving forward, diving back. Zork diving again onto Blastoise, dives back out. And Mew is very aggressive right here, in a very aggressive position. Just looking for a Solar Beam. You're taking the portal back. And the fight's breaking out. Gatlu kind of locked down in the Blizzard combo right now. You're very low HP, but the Blastoise there barely doesn't reach him. With the eject button forward, still wasn't enough range. But that's so much. He's going to try to outplay Eo. Can he get out of this now? Is the question. I don't think he can. He's going to try to recall. He gets out because the boosted auto take off Mew just takes too long. What just happened? That was crazy. He takes the hyperspace or the Hoopa Unbound back to the right side, and he's actually going to live somehow. So Reem is going to just obliterate Zacian though. Rage Ice is low on HP. They're going to try to dive back in. Zork Unite's going to Q. No, it goes over to... No, it does go over to left side. Zork secures it. Blastoise goes down. Zork goes down. Now RQ is looking for the push onto the goal as well. And now just have to try and defend. That was insane that he lived that actually. Wow. Runs away from Mew. Takes the Hoopa Unbound. Recalls. Mew is stuck in the boosted auto attack, which means it's going to take a while to come out. And he makes it back to base in time. 177 to 107 points. 70-point lead for Nouns. A lot of sevens. I'm just going to try to score those points, but Eldegoss just with those basic attacks is able to stop it quite easily. We're already heading very close towards the double time. Towards the final stretch. And the game still looks insanely close. Neither team is really high on level. We only have level 12s right now. Which is really not too much. Gauge down through the Blastoise. Hydro Pump is actually going to miss. Try to Hydro Pump into the wall. And they're going to be fight over this Regieleki. Leafeon is on bot, is going to score 21 points. And is going to go for this Regieleki at half HP already. And they're going to go in with the Surf. They're going to try to charge it up. Something is Sacred Sword, but Knights is going to secure it. Ruff on the left side is going to get sacrificed as well. Huge win for RQ. Hydro Pump is going to buy more time, but Ruff is surely going to fall eventually. And Nouns cannot fight for this Regieleki right now. They cannot fight for it. 12 seconds at the double time. They're going to try to score 40 points right here. They're going to break the goal, but it's going to be a perfect break. They're also not going to get double points from it. But I think they just want to make sure they open up the bot path. No flux on there. Make sure they can start diving things. Alright guys, Rayquaza's there. And so far RQ is in complete position of this mid area. So Reem is going to land doing a bit of damage, but not all too much. How is Nouns going to take this team fight again? I think they have reverse team fighting, so Nouns have to play it smart. And Leafeon already dropping to half HP very fast. Oof. This Rock is in a very deep flank as well. Currently cosplaying as a Laydol. And Nouns, they're ahead right now, but not by too much. Umbreon is going to look for a backup right near, and Umbreon is going to put maybe them into a lead. Leafeon knows about it. Those going to jump there. No, Shifu's going to score. Shifu's going to put Nouns back into the lead, but they're going to drop the Hoopa Unbound now. But they're up against a wicked blow, so I don't think they want to flip Rayquaza necessarily. Nouns with a very small lead right now, going to go in, but no, Zork is going to get exploded. There's already one member down. It's going to be 45 Knights trying to go with that Unite move as well, but they're going to get low one. Big Blow's being charged up, going to hit, but Zacian is going to counter KO, gets a double with that Unite move, going to slice down Urshifu, and Blastoise is going to run down Eldegoss as well, but the Sword Blade is here into Unite move as well. They're going to take on Zacian. 60 just in time, but right now we still have RQ in the lead with 40 seconds left. Can they score some points? Leafeon's running towards top goal. This might put them into the lead. No, he doesn't have enough points. No, he does have enough points. 6 points lead now, which is pretty much nothing. With 30 seconds left. Oh, this is going to be a chaotic last 30 seconds. What are they going to decide to do? Rayquaza is now being damaged. It's down to 50% HP. They're just going to go for it. They have to just go. But Ushifu's there on the top side. He's going to throat chop across the wall, charge up the big blow. But quite way too early. Gatlu has to cancel. Now it's going to be on a 2-second cooldown and Gatlu gets blown into pieces. Rayquaza goes down and RQ is going to secure. But can they make towards right side in time? This question. Blast is also scoring points already. Leafeon's going to make it towards the top left. They're going to try to score and I think they're going to be able to score enough points. Leafeon has nothing on it. 70 points go in. Does it count as well? Oh my god. Gatlu just charging up the big blow too early. And RQ I think is going to take it. Yes, they do. Draft for game number 2. Nouns Esports going for Espeon, Dodrio, Blastoise, Elagos, and Lapras. I really don't like what I'm seeing by them. Going up against Venusaur, Clefable, Zacian, Urshifu, and a Umbreon. If Nouns loses this game, there's a high chance they might already be out. So, I mean, not quite yet, but it could be almost the end. So, going for the solo backline Espeon damage. Bruff again on the Blastoise, which didn't look too impressive last game. Not sure why they keep on going for this Blastoise, but yeah. And the comp of Rex Regum looks very scary. Which, I mean, their comp looks insanely scary. I have to say, I sadly don't believe in Nouns winning this game, but I'm just going to hope the best. I feel like Water Bear is also going to... Wait, is he not going to go for... Is he going to go for Wicked Blow? Here's the eject button. I feel like Surging Strike Urshifu would be literally unkillable in this game. Would it be not? I'm kind of sad if he doesn't go for Surging Strikes. He's up against no damage. He would just run over this game, I feel like. But maybe he just wants to go for the Rayquaza secure instead. Which they do have. They have Zacian Unite, which still be secure anyways. And now it's going for a triple bot path. No, they're just going to clear the blue buff together. But there's still 3 people heading towards bot path. Yeah, I'm not sure what Nouns is going to cook right here. Elagos is going for the invade. But it's going to be late on the blue buff because they're already sharing it together very fast. Rex Regum just getting rid of all their buffs. So make sure no invades can happen. And Zacian with a red buff is super scary. You can just auto-take Lapras and Lapras has to use X speed already quite early on. It's going to take a lot of damage, but Elagos is just bullying this Kapu right now. Who's stuck on level 4, but he's going to head towards bot path. He's going to pick up those 2 bunnies there. And he's going to get level 5 from this. Quite easily. Gatlu onto bot path as well, but not level 5 yet. Looking for the dive maybe. Water gun onto the square, onto the Bulbasaur, and they're going to take it down actually. First KO for Nouns Esports. And it's going to be Surging Strikes. Okay, nice. It's the Surging Strikes, but just with the eject button, which I think is totally fine as well. Even though I would prefer the full heal in this case, but eject button Surging Strikes also totally works. And yeah, I think it's going to be very difficult for Nouns to deal with this Urshifu. And yeah, Gatlu might already be taken down right. He's literally 1 HP. He's walking into the Umbreon. Umbreon is going to take him down, going for the foul play. I'm also surprised not to so mean look into Dodrio, but has the foul play instead. Clefable is going to take down Lapras as well. Nouns Esports, if they fall behind in early game, I just don't see how they're ever going to KO this Zacian or this Urshifu. Unless with a stored power build. Clefable actually going for an invade right here. Just trying to be annoying. This would be very rough for Nouns Esports if they lose this one. Yeah, but I don't know why no mean look though. Mean look against this Dodrio, like you could never play against it, right? I know Luna might fall right here, but Brock is going very far forward. He's going to get the Bulbasaur again. 30 points will go in as well for the Squirtle, which is a lot of experience. Adesso getting jumped on, and Clefable trying to chase down. Is going to miss the damage move though. And both are just going to walk away from this fight. Top side we have Necro already level 7, doing quite well for himself. He's going to unlock the agility. And is going to just farm up that experience. Alright, 53 to 24 points now with a small point lead. Of course, doesn't matter all too much yet. And it's going to be a fight on bot path happening. Urshifu's also moving right here. Level 7.5 already. He's going to return back onto Gatlu with the drill pack. Doing a bit of damage. Does he have jump kick this time? Or no, he's agility again. Again, agility drill pack. For a second time today. Quite interesting. Just doesn't want to go for the jump kick. I'm quite surprised. Rage React now being started. But can Nouns even win this team fight? The Surf goes in. He's gonna get rid of the Umbreon shield. And they're gonna have a hard time dealing with this Urshifu. Gatu now looking for the points in, but Ivysaur's there. Is able to stop it. Regirock now under half HP. Bruff is going very deep with that surf, trying to zone. Regirock low on HP is gonna get it. Rippack is gonna be quite early. But the Future Sight. He's also Future Sight. Future Sight and Stored Power. How are they gonna have any damage in late game? I'm so confused by Nouns Esports draft right here. I just don't understand it. They do get the Reggie, but I'm completely lost, I'm gonna be very honest. I don't want to lose hope right now, but that is just weird. I hope they win, because I just don't believe it though. I hope they prove me wrong. Future Sight's going to land again. It's going to try to chase down this Clefable, but doesn't have enough damage and it's going to give up at some point. It's going to recall and reset towards the central area to farm those Spy Toys and the Red buff. Last Toys going very deep right here. Bruff, low on HP. The foul plays now forward. They're going to look for Bruff. Foul play towards the right side. He's going to get yoinked. I think Bruff's going to forward here. We have the Peladance as well. Oh, they also have a Paladin's Venusaur. They're going to be so tanky late. And actually, Bruff gets out, but Umbreon's going to fall. So nice turnaround there by Nouns Esports. Urshifu currently invading, looking for the blue buff. Bruff still not level 9 yet. But they also have a Venusaur for late game. Interesting. If he gets the reset in late game, it will be huge, yeah, but I mean, he has to get the reset. It's not that easy to get a reset against this tanky team. But sure, I mean, yeah. Good luck getting it. Maybe he gets it. XP is still quite even. Points are also still very close to each other. I do think the like the Solar Beam would have also been insane this game, but I guess Paladin's Venusaur is also just going to be maybe unkillable in late game. Maybe I'm underestimating the damage Lapras does. I mean, Lapras does a great amount of damage, but the Fable steals away. I think he got a Hyper Beam there, did he? Gets the Regieleki for RRQ as well. Going to start bouncing in, and they're just going to let it go, and they don't have any damage to defend it. It's going to take way too long. Good secure there by Zoe. Gets very lucky on the roll, but that's just, you know, Clefable Unite move. Umbreon's going to go to the right side, it's going to score 18 points. Bruff is caught right here in the Sacred Sword. It's going to Unite move actually, eject button forward to take down Clefable. Clefable is healing so much on the Moonlight. It's going to run in this way, it's going to score another 20 points. And now Bruff is going to fall surely, but slowly. Taken down. 198 to 84 points, so she falls to the double KO on bot path. I feel like what I've seen today is that a lot of teams just outdraft themselves. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but I've said it before as well. So many teams are just outdrafting themselves, and I don't understand why. It happens so often that they just like completely just pick a team comp, but they don't care what the enemies have. It is so weird. And if Nouns Esports loses this one right now, they have to win 2-0 against Orangutan. And that's going to be, you know, not an easy task either. I just don't know what this blast is. I'm just very confused. Lapras has back going in, looking for a KO right here, looking for the top push. Serve onto the Clefable to zone it away. They're going to try to zone in. There's a Ludwig Knight going in. They're going to find a KO. There was a good play onto Zacian. Bruff's going to score. Enemy Lapras is going to score 20 points. Going to break the goal as well. Another serve comes through. Got low on HP. Edigos is going to heal it up with the My Boop, but they're going to keep on diving into it. It's already down. Venusaur Knight flies in. Blasto is trying to buy time, but just doesn't have any damage. Serve to the left side. 3 members down now of Nouns Esports. They do get the goal and 1 KO as well. That's going to be it. Venusaur on his way to level 13. And yeah, it's looking bad for the European team. For one of the favorites for this entire tournament. Regieleki now being started. Dropping to half HP. And they're going to secure it. That's level 13 for Venusaur as well. Level 13 for the Urshifu. And I just thought... Guys, I'm actually tilted. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what Nouns Esports is doing right here. I'm so tilted. I don't know. I don't get it. I just don't get it. It makes no sense. Why do they keep forcing this tank Blastoise for Bruff as well? And why do they have a solo DPS Espeon with Future Sight? With an agility drill pack jungle Dodrio. Like, what are they doing? Honestly. Let's see if they can win Rayquaza. Rayquaza has spawned. Maybe they can find a nice Lapras Unite into a Dodrio Unite into Blastoise Unite, just chain all of those Unites together. They do have huge AoE Wombo combo, right? They have very big AoE Unite moves. Maybe that's what they went for. Big AoE Unite moves. Blastoise, Lapras, Espeon, Eldegoss. All press them at the same time and hope you win the team fight. Could be the strat. Maybe that's it. Ice Beam goes in onto Urshifu. It's going to get surfed away. And Umbreon is currently looking for the 80 back cap and is going to get it probably off as well. Nouns will not be able to stop this one. But they can't do Ray either because they have no damage. Surf goes in again. They have to just win a team fight. Blast Unite goes in with the Jack button forward. They're going to maybe catch Clefable. Clefable with a very early Night move. Blast Lesturi going in now. Looking for the Venusaur. But do they enough damage? Venusaur now gets the Night move out and is going to hit the Giga Drain. Dory is going to fall. Zacian is going to try to run away. Umbreon Unite is going to land onto Bruff. And Bruff has to try and get away with that Hydro Pump. But Urshifu is still at full HP. Venusaur at half HP. Not losing any more HP as well after this entire engage. Nouns is out of Unite moves now. Zacian still has his. And it's 45 seconds left. And I think Nouns just... Yeah, I don't know. I literally don't know. This is tilting to watch. What? I don't know. Like, as soon as you see that draft, I just don't understand how they think they can win this game. I'm genuinely sad. I'm just absolutely sad. I just don't understand Nouns Esports in this game. I really just don't. They're gonna go down 2-0 to Rex, Regum Qeon. And they have to win against Rangatan over the 2-0 to have a chance still to continue. But it's going to be very rough. 2-0 for Rex Regum, taking down Nouns.